Hello and welcome to this NetWrite tutorial. Today we'll talk about how to add and edit an article. So the first thing we need to do is to log into the back end of the website, and to do that we just type in our URL and with a / administrator. Now this will take us to the login panel, and it's probably a good idea to bookmark this page, which you can do in various ways, just by right clicking and clicking on bookmark, or using the menus. Once you've added our username and password, we click login. Once we're logged in, we can then access the article manager. Now if we were just going to go ahead and straight add a new article from here, we could just simply click add new article, or if we're on a separate page we could actually click on content, article manager, add new article. But what we'll do today is we'll actually go into the article manager and have a look at what we've already created before. So you can see here the pages that are already on the website. So if we wanted to edit one of these, all we do is just simply click on the particular page we want to edit. That will open the page up, and we can actually extend that editing box, make it slightly bigger so we can see, and we'll just go ahead here and edit what we wanted to do, change some text or add an image, whatever. And then once we've done that, we would just click save and close, and that will take us back to this page here, and you'll always have this article successfully saved. Now it's always a good idea just to check your work that you've done, and to do that you just click here view site, which will open up a new window and bring up the website, and then you would just simply go to the page that you just edited. We looked at the About Us page, so you click on About Us and just have a look to make sure that the edits that you've done are now live and working, and if they're not, you can go back in and make the changes. So we'll go back to the administration section, and what we'll do now is we'll add a new article with some text and an image. So what we do is we click on new, which opens up the article manager add new article page. We would then add a title. Let's call this my new article, and then we would leave the alias blank. The website will automatically generate that. Category we would choose, at this stage we only have one category, which is content, so we'll just leave the category as content, and status would leave as published, unless of course we didn't want anybody to see it, in which case we'd want it unpublished. So if you didn't want it published right away, you just select unpublished, or you can do it automatically over in this section here by adding a start publishing date here. So if you wanted to write an article that you didn't want it to become public until next week, you just simply put the date that you want it to become live here. And again, if you wanted it to stop being published after a certain time, you could enter that date in there, and when that date comes the article will just be switched off. So then what we do there is we go into our article manager, into our editor, very similar to a Word document. So you'd start off by adding a title, my article, and you can make that into a heading. So go to the formats drop down box. I never usually use a heading 1 on an article page. It's quite a big heading. I normally go to a heading 2 or below. Always heading 2 for the first one, and then go down further. So this is my new article. I then add some text. So my first text in my new article. Article. And if you wanted to change some of that text to a different colour to highlight it, we could just simply highlight the text like you would in Word and select your colour, click that, and there you go. You can do all sorts of other things. You can select it, make it bold, underline, you can italic, underline, etc, etc. So you can format it here really nicely. However, if you've already done something in Word, you can actually add that text in. But what you do is you would get your Word document. I'll just bring one up here. I've done. So you've added your text and whatnot in here. So you would just copy that, Control C or right click copy, and then you get rid of that box. And what you do inside the editor now, because Word contains lots of horrible formatting, you want to get rid of all that. So you go to this box here and you click paste as plain text. Click on that, this box will appear. When that opens, you simply use Control V, or you can go right click paste, whichever works. Go insert. That inserts the text there with none of the horrible formatting. Now what you can do, you can now format it inside here. So if it was bold, you can make it bold, etc. If it was a heading, you can convert it to a heading. Right, now if you want to add an image, so you want the image to be next to the top of your first line, you click there, and then you click the insert edit image button here on the right hand side on the bottom row. So you click that, which opens up this nice image editor box. Let's make this window a little bit bigger so you can see. And what you would do here is, if the image is already on the website, you could select it here. If not, which more often it won't be, so you'll want to download it or upload it rather from your computer. So you click the upload button, which is just here, and then you go browse, look up the file you're looking for. I don't know if I've got any images anywhere here, so you'd find the image you wanted. Let's have a look, find an image somewhere. There we go. So we'll just upload this image here. Now, maximum upload size that I'd use is probably no more than 900 pixels wide. Otherwise, on a lot of people's screens, they'll never see it. And always try and keep this as small as you can, below a megabyte. And click upload once you can see it in here. Once that's uploaded, you'll see it appear back here in this center column. Now, the image that you upload will always be bold. However, you have to click it one more time, because you see that all the boxes up here are empty. So when you click that, that will populate those. Now, it's always a good idea to put some alternative text in here, which is actually what the picture is. So that's just a garden. So we'll call that garden, and that's what will appear if the image doesn't appear. If the person that's looking at your website has got images disabled, they'll see that word top garden come up. Now, we know we uploaded this at 900, which is miles too big for the article, because that will just cover the whole page. So for actually inside the article itself, we'll make this 150, and then we'll leave the proportional button clicked, and that will automatically resize it without distorting it. Now, I always give them a margin of at least 5 pixels all the way around. So you just add there, leave equal values ticked, and then just click anywhere, and that will put the 5 all the way around. Now, because it's a 900 size image, you can actually make this so it pops up larger. Now, to do that, just copy, so highlight the URL, Control C or right click copy, and then go to pop-ups, pop-up type, select media box, JC media box, where the URL is, just click in the URL and go Control V or right click paste, give it a title, garden, and that's as much as you need to do in here. So you can resize it there again if you so wish, but at this stage we'll leave it at 900. And just go, once you're happy with what you've done, you would then click insert, and that places this inside the article. Now, we haven't given this any alignment, so to do that you can go back into here, click on the image again, and here where it says alignment, we can give it some alignment. So let's give it right align, because we want it on the right hand side of our text, and we'll click update, and again it pops it in the article here. Now, obviously there's a lot more we can do in here, but for now we'll just leave it as it is. Then we'll click save and close. So now we've created our article. Now we need to decide where we're going to display this. Now, as the menu systems are set up now, it's pretty a simple layout. So we'll add a new menu item to display this new article. So what we need to do from here then is go up into menus, go into main menu, and add new menu item. We will then select the type of article, a menu we want, because we've just written a new article and all we want to do is display the single article. We'll click single article, and we'll call this Right, new article, which is now, this will be what will be displayed on the menu bar at the top of the website. Alias, again, we can leave that blank. Notes, we don't have to worry too much about that. We'll leave it published. Access public, that's fine. And what we do now is select the article over here. So we go select article, select will change. Find our article that we've just made. If there's a huge amount here, you can just simply filter it out. You just type in there first few letters, new, and there you go, it just brings up your article. So select that, and she's in. And then the other thing which is a good idea to do is in page display options, just add in here Agnutri dash my new article. What this will do, this will display that in the top of the browser up here when that page has been opened, and then we'll go save and close. Now we're in the menu manager and we'll see our new menu here. So if we now go back to our website and refresh this by pressing F5 or the refresh button in the browser, we'll give it a few seconds to refresh, and then you can see the article, the menu items just appeared, my new article. So if we click on that, we'll see our new article that we created. So there's the title that we wrote in, which we used at the heading 2. There's the text, and we coloured article red, added some more text that we copied and pasted from the Word document, and added the image. Again, because it's a pop-up, if we click on the image, it brings it up to that 900 size. To get out there, you just press across or press outside. So there we have it. That's just a simple addition of a new article and a new menu item to display a new page on your website. What we'll do, we'll just go back quickly, and what we'll do, we'll add this menu item to crop rotation, because you might want to add a new page on crop rotation. So when you hover over this particular menu item, you see a drop down with the new article on it. So what we'll do in that case, we'll go back to our administrator page. Now, as we've already created that article, we'll select it again, that new menu item, so we'll select it again, and it opens up here. Now, we leave all our details in there because they're all fine, but what we'll just do, we'll just change the position of it. So when we look at the parent item, at this stage we've got it as a menu item root, which means it will appear on the first line of the menu, as you saw. But let's put under crop rotation, you simply go to parent item, drop the box down, and we wanted to add this to crop protection, so we'll just click crop protection, and then we'll click save. We'll then go back to our front page. We'll then refresh the page again by pressing F5 or the refresh button on the oh, hang on, no, sorry about that, because we're in that page, we've now moved it, we can't actually do that. So we'll just click home, and then the top menu item disappears. And you see now on crop rotation, we've got that little arrow. When you hover over it, you get the drop down box of my new article. Click on that, and there we go, there's the new article. Click on the image, so it's exactly the same as before, we'll just move this position. So if you want to add some more information on crop protection, different areas of crop protection, this is where you would do that. Same with plant health, same with soil fertility, etc. Okay. Once we've done that and we're happy with what we've done here, we just simply save and close and log out. Thanks very much.